like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I stumbled on this photograph. It kind of made me laugh. It took me way back down memory lane.
Happened, where was I? And like, you know how shit happened, like while you around and somebody else got to bring you on board and tell you about what happened. Like, this is the type of shit that is. You know what I'm saying? And it's making me feel some type of way about my homie, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's making me feel some type of way. But not feel some type of way to, like publicly defame niggas and all that. I ain't into that, man. Especially when people got children out here, yo. People have children, like people got children together, nigga. Like, this shit not just... I think a lot of times people want to revert back to like some high school type beef. This shit not that, yo. This shit not that, yo. This shit is real life. Like, a motherfucker got sent away for life. No parole. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200, nigga. Straight to jail type shit. I mean, so...
Yes, he was sentenced to life in prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole. And I'm sure that Nate, aka Gaggett Greetings, was not expecting that outcome. This is actually the very first time that he spoke publicly about Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Hopper John Hot Pocket, aka Chief Administrative Segregation's sentencing.
Straight to jail type shit. I mean, so motherfuckers better be careful who they supporting, man. Who you waving this goddamn flag for, man? I'm cool, man. You know what I mean? Like, when you, as a man, you gotta stand on your own. You gotta be able to hold your own nuts with your decisions as a man. Like, if I did something, I gotta stand on that shit. If I said something, I gotta stand on it as a man. Now, as a grown man, you doing like, you doing the shit that you doing, bro. Like, you gotta stand on that. Now, as a grown man, you doing like, you doing the shit that you doing, bro. Like, you gotta stand on that.
I ain't even finna hold y'all. But Nate, aka Gaggett Greetings, what was your homie doing? What was he doing behind closed doors? I mean, you were there in Puerto Rico. Why don't you tell the people what he was doing over there while you were there? Speak on that. Because if I'm going to really keep it a whole stack, birds of a feather flocked together. So while he's sitting up here on Beyonce's internet acting like he talking about, as a man, you got to do this and you got to do that, I'm just saying, you are who you hang around.
Like, you got to stand on that. You got to stand on that. And this is how I feel about the thing where, like, people take the stand and people making statements and shit like that, right? It's a slippery slope with this snitching shit. See, like, I'm from the hood, and it's a lot of misnomers around that. So, a square, right? Like my mother, my auntie, my grandmother, my little cousin, they supposed to call the police. If they have an issue, they're supposed to be able to pick up the phone, call the police. You understand? That's what they supposed to do. Because they're civilians. They squares. They not with the shits. Now, if somebody's in their, in their life, in the street life, they live by a different rule. They can't call the police when they have an issue. They gotta handle it in the street. You know what I'm saying? Now, after talking with these people, man, these niggas wasn't with that shit, man. Like, from beginning, they wasn't with that shit, man. They came over there for a whole nother reason. You know what I'm saying? They got with us for a whole... You know what I'm saying? They got with us for a whole... You know what I'm saying? They got with us for a whole... You know what I'm saying? They got with us for a whole... You know what I'm saying? They got with us for a whole nother reason. And it wasn't for the shit that was happening. So, for them to call the police, man, for them to talk to the police, is not them snitching.
Y'all, why did he just say that they got with us? What does he mean by that? What is he talking about? That these people got with us for a whole nother reason, not for what was happening. See, he doesn't go into what was happening, but he knows something nefarious was indeed happening. See, I don't know why he keeps beating around the bush. Just spill it. Just let us know, Nate, aka Gaggett Greetings. What did you see?
Man, for them to talk to the police is not them snitching, it's not them ratting. It's when a nigga don't handle his business right. Because if you a street nigga, if you a drug dealer, if you anything, if you doing anything criminalistic, it's your job to keep that shit away from the squares. It's your job to keep that shit away from the police. It's your fucking job. It's your job. It's not their job. It's not the square. Like you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not how the game go. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. These niggas is delusional though. They gotta cut that shit out. Real shit. So like, I've been getting these phone calls, man. Y'all niggas be cracking me up. Yo, people be cracking me up with these phone calls. Yo, somebody hit me up today too, man. I got some more snippets from the phone call I had yesterday. I ain't posted it yet, but I might. Shit got a little raunchy though. I would rather talk some scientific shit, but people ain't been calling me with that. People been calling me with newsy shit. Like people newsy as hell. And I don't even know what the fuck going on with us, but we newsy as fuck, nigga. We love fucking gossip and drama, bullshit, senseless shit. But yeah, I feel that way, man. If anybody else understand what I'm saying, man, let me know. Because I don't know, that the shit just look bad, yo. It look bad. You look crazy. This nigga went to jail for rape. Then like 3 other women get on the stand and say he raped them too. So it ain't just one rape, it's multiple scrapes. It's multiple scrapes. Then they playing videos of him slapping the shit out of people. And then here you go on camera talking about he wouldn't hurt a fly. It's a misunderstanding. Oh, he's a good God fan, innocent. You look crazy. You look crazy, bro. And furthermore, it don't help. Like, it doesn't help. It makes you look like a crazy ass lying motherfucker. So you're not helping. Like, yo, you're not helping. Motherfuckers is delusional. You should have listened to me. At the beginning of this thing, you should have fucking listened to me. This shit is crazy, bro. I mean, and the more shit is coming out, like, nigga, they called this shit a crazy sex house, nigga. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then, like, yo, for y'all don't know, man. Like, cause we are born and we live in this life and we go off of what the person before us told us. Yo, your big homie is never supposed to be fucking your woman, yo. Your big homie should never be fucking your woman. Even if y'all broke up, that bitch is dead, my nigga. It's too many out here. It's too many out here. Your big homie should not be hitting your wife, nigga. Period. Period.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but he is absolutely correct. Your friends, if that's your homie, your dog, your ride or die, and you slept with somebody, that body is not that's irrelevant. Like you shouldn't have no interest in that. There's a code. But as we all know, Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, aka Chief Administrative Segregation, could not control himself. He had to have every single woman that came into that cult, even if they came for someone else. Zoka. Zoka went there to be with Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capalot, and somehow in the midst of everything, in the aftermath, Zoka aka Jayon Marie Hamilton, aka Kyrenda Carter, is still sitting there screaming 3 is free and working on the Innocence Project, wasting her time and her life.
Your wife, nigga. Period. 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 Gaga greetings. What up, Sankofa? That's not what your big homie do. Your big homie is supposed to guide you on how to deal with things in your life that you haven't seen before. Like having a new baby, like, you know, you know, actually coming into your manhood and taking care of motherfuckers. That's what your big homie's supposed to show you. Your big homie's not supposed to be fucking your bitch. No. No, nigga. And I don't know if these niggas ever had a big homie to know what a big homie is. I don't know if these niggas ever had a big brother to know what a big brother. I don't know if these niggas really had their father in their life. You know what I'm saying? To know what that look like. To know what that's supposed to be. Never, never.
And let's not forget that Afro, aka Kayla Buckner, went to Carbonation for Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capilot, but eventually formed a beautiful relationship with Caliber, aka Ishmael. That was until Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, aka Chief Administrative Segregation, aka Chief Life in Prison, plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, decided that all of the women in the cult belonged to him, and he would take the women whenever he wanted to. And now, Ephraim, aka Caleb Buckner, is still there, proclaiming his innocence, ignoring the fact that he said she said no. During his interrogation with detectives,
You know what I'm saying? To know what that look like. To know what that's supposed to be. Never, never, dog. Never is your big homie supposed to slap the shit out you in front of everybody. Nigga, if anything, your big homie make sure nobody make you look like a nut in front of it. Nigga, never. Never. How I'm gonna do that to a man that I want to have next to me to watch my back? The niggas I want around me gotta be strong, yo. You gotta be strong to be around me. You can't be no weak nigga. I'm not gonna beat you down and then have you around me. Like, that's not your fucking old head. It's not, and that's my man. But I gotta keep it real. I keep it real with him. I'm gonna keep it real with you, dog. Like, I'm not playing this shit. Y'all niggas looking crazy. Y'all niggas is looking crazy. And I feel you from what you're saying, the angle that you're looking at it. But y'all niggas must not never been to court before. Y'all niggas must not never been to jail before. Y'all niggas must not never been through that process before. Because the way you conduct yourself during the trial is what influences the sentence, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with niggas? Like, y'all don't watch court TV or nothing? Like, y'all don't follow nobody else cases that when shit happens, like, all y'all niggas study is the stars? Nigga, you live on Earth. You live on Earth. You better know some Earth shit. You live on Earth, you gotta know Earth shit, okay? Your Sun Square Pluto and all that shit is fine and dandy. However, yo, take the plea. Listen, and that's another aspect. Yo.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but Jax, aka Edgar Bright, Juju, aka Juliano Diaz, Aya, aka Portia Wade, and Afaru, aka Kayla Buckner, did look kind of crazy up on that stand, trying to act like Eligio Bishop, aka Nature Boy, aka Chief Papa John Hot Pocket, aka Chief Administrative Segregation, aka Chief Life in Prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole, was just a sweet and angelic being. And Juju even went as far as to let them know that he is the Messiah. Right up on that stand, he sure did.
Take the plea. Listen, and that's another aspect. Yo, Mir, what's up, boy? That's another aspect. Yo, I know this motherfucker is kicking himself because he could have took the plea. Now, word on the street is the first one was 7 years. That's the word on the street. I haven't confirmed nor denied that. But that's heavy. But the thing is with taking a plea, once you take the plea, you can't get that time back. Like, say there's evidence found later that exonerates you from all charges. If you took a plea, that new evidence can't help you. You still got to do that time. So let's say, because this happened with a friend of mine, actually. So let's say you get a plea deal of, say, 8 years. Let's say you take the 8 years. And then 2 years into you doing your 8 years, some new evidence come out that totally exonerates you from those charges. Even if new evidence come out that totally exonerates you from those charges, you still have to serve the remainder of that time. Because you took the deal. So I can see why a lot of people don't take the deal. A lot of people don't take the deal because of that stuff. A lot of people do not take no deal. You know what I mean? So maybe he thought he was one of those people. And he got life because of his conduct the whole time the trial was going on. You got motherfuckers trying to sneak drugs in there. You on the jail call. You on the prison phone talking about, yeah, go get it. Intimidating a witness. You in court talking about the judge. Oh, you got COVID? I'm not going to fucking dirty ass COVID. Yo. A better lawyer. He didn't listen to his lawyer. His lawyer didn't do shit either. His lawyer just sat there and watched motherfuckers testify and say all type crazy shit. I didn't hear one objection out there, motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck with you. Object, nigga. Don't let her say the shit that's detrimental to my case. Go fuck with it. Make something up. Objection. My breath stink, your honor. She needs a mint. And that's harmful to the jury. Anything. This fucking lawyer is probably cool with the judge and they like all the motherfuckers being cahoots, yo. Yeah, the lawyer seemed like he was for the other side too, didn't he? He did. He didn't. Nah. He was not a good lawyer. See, like me, listen, he botched this shit from the beginning. This what I said. This what I told him. And I ain't never really go out and say this shit before. As soon as he got arrested. Because I know Georgia. I got one of my homies just got out of Georgia State Correctional Facility. He did 25 years. And he said he escaped out that motherfucker. That's how he got out. Because he was not even supposed to get out when he got out. He had to escape. He did 25 years in there. But this is what I told the nigga. Soon as the shit happened, niggas start calling my phone. Oh, Five, what we gonna do? I said, this is what we gonna do. Everybody go to Walmart, get a job. Right now, if the women want to stay in the house with the kids during the daytime, you could do that, or we could switch, we could isolate, whatever. But everybody needs a job because we have to pay for a lawyer. We need the best lawyer that's out. It was a guy named Jose Baez. Well, is named Jose Baez. He's undefeated. He the best out there, but he gonna need 40 grand. He gonna need 40. So I'm like, cool. You got 15 people with you that'll do whatever you want them to do. Make everybody go to Walmart, get a job real quick. Work a shift. Everybody. Take that monies. Use that monies for your lawyer. All this Babylon and all this crazy shit, they ain't working for no money. But dog, the people that you're asking to give you donations work for their money. So you want me and everybody else to get up early in the morning, deal with the bullshit rigmarole of the rat race and get our money and then give it to you? Rather than you just get the fuck up and do this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I know my people. My people not with that. My people not with that. I'm not with that. Me working all hard for a nigga and then get a nigga mama. I'm not with that. I don't know if any of y'all with that. I'm not with that, bro. I'm not with that. I can't think of many people who are. Work hard for their bread just to give it away to another nigga that ain't doing shit. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. And to be clear, I've given money. Of course I've given money. I've given a lot of money. I've given more money than the average person.
Jamie began to tell me how he stared at my breasts through my tank tops and imagined me naked while he masturbated in the bathroom. All of this truly shocked me. I didn't know how to respond because I was still focused on how I was going to get back to Mississippi. They then started talking about how Jamie knew a guy. Who would buy them plane tickets to wherever they were planning on going. My heart dropped because I still knew that I still had nowhere to go, no one to call, and no money at all.
I remember Kosha telling me the story. Onika never really told me, but Kosha spilled the beans one day. But it was like not taken serious. It's like a laughing matter. She said something about one of the guys got off of her mom and went to you. And I'm like, dang, what kind of situation did y'all get yourself involved in? But I ain't really asked no questions.
Guys, if you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, it is available for pre-order now. All you have to do is go to Liz's IG page, which is here on the screen right now. Click on the link in her bio, and it will take you directly to Amazon.com so you could go ahead and get on the pre-order list today.
I've given more money than the average person. Because these are my friends, yo. These are my friends. I've given more money than the average person. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up some receipts for you. I'll show you right now. I got too many devices, yo. Okay. Let me go to my Venmo first. Let me go to my Venmo. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, shit crazy. You know what? It's on my other device. I will show you all this shit, though. I'll show you all this shit. I gave more than the average. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, dog, I got to stand on what's real, dog. I'm not gonna be out here looking crazy, defending you, and you doing all type of nut ass shit that niggas don't even support. Nigga, I don't support that shit. I don't support that shit. You sent the money as well, yeah. Lady still have cases that we're trying to transport. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, the nigga went so hard with the shit he was doing. It really fucked. It fucked a lot of people's lives up, yo. Like, there's people who separated from their families, yo, because of the shit that he said. There's people who gotta reconcile with their children now. Like after 5-6 years, you ain't do nothing for your child. Like 5-6 years, nothing for your family, nothing. Like they gotta go back and reconcile and make that shit right. Like it's damage, man. Some is irreprehensible damage. Yeah, he damaging people. And like, you know, it feel good to be hope for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got properties I maintain in Philly and stuff I do here, and I got stuff in Miami. You know, I got niggas with me, man. It's to really be a big homie. You know what I'm saying? Because your big homie not supposed to do you like that, bro. Not that type shit should never happen. Never happen. Yeah. I can't say they all have low self-esteem themselves. I'm not gonna jump on that one because my nigga Solar is holding his nuts right now. My nigga Solar is holding his nuts right now. I don't care. I'm about to go wake him up. Yo, boy! I'm about to go wake him up. My nigga Solar is holding his nuts right now. I'm proud of him. You know, and I was thinking about that. This might be one of the only times the nigga got to really be in his own creative process and not worry about a nigga confronting him about some crazy shit or a bunch. Like, I'm a different vibe, man. Like, I'm a different vibe. You gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Like, the more time we take, you know what I'm saying, I guess the better people get. But take time to, you know, be by yourself real quick, man. Be by yourself, figure the shit out. You know what I mean? Figure yourself out, man. Cause the shit is crazy, bro. Like, I'm looking at the stories.
Interested in a great read? Check out Greatness is a Habit authored by Aaron Dixon, also known as True. Many of you know him as True. He has authored this amazing read. The book is available on Apple Books. Get your copy today and stay motivated to win.
Cause the shit is crazy, bro. Like, I'm looking at the stories. Because, you know, when you into something, like when you in something, you in it, you actively in it, you don't really get the gravity that everybody else get, necessarily. That's the type of shit this is. So, like, people sending me the shit, they're like, yo, it was a crazy sex house? Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, man? But that's what the reports is saying. Like, the reports is saying some outlandish shit. So, like, it's hard to defend that shit, man. I'm not going to even attempt. I'm not even going to even attempt. You've never heard me say nothing to support or denounce my mans. I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it, my nigga. You done went too hard for niggas to defend the craziest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? And you've been essential to me, but for me. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it. It's like, what the fuck is so special about me that you would curb this shit for me? Like, was you trying to line me up for some type shit? Like, and then everybody else, so like, I'm telling you, when I'm around, nobody say nothing. Everybody cool and happy. Ain't nobody was like, yo, come here. You know this nigga beating the shit out them bitches and fucking them and shit. In the jungle without their permission and shit. No, it was never an occasion where a nigga pulled me aside like, yo, come here. Now, you know how niggas be like, and it's not funny. I don't want to make this shit a game. But niggas be like this. Hey, yo. Real shit. You gotta be careful, yo. Like, matter of fact, I'll talk to you later. Just meet me over there. I'll tell you some shit. None of that. Not one occasion. So, you know, I don't know, a lot of people want to talk to niggas like, yo, I mean, why you ain't say nothing to me? Do I come across as that type of person that would beat you and fuck you up? Like, why you ain't say nothing to me? But you know what was implemented too was a buddy system. So it was rare motherfuckers would be by themselves. Yo, this shit was crazy. Like, I don't even think y'all really pay attention. Like, it's fucking me up the more I reflect. Because it was safeguards put in place. Like this buddy system. This buddy system will keep somebody watching you. So it's always somebody watching you. So you can't never really, you can't never really get out of tune because somebody's watching you. And somebody always report back the big homie, the shit that you out of tune with. Yo, this shit crazy. I didn't even think about none of this shit until all of this shit is processing now. You know what I mean? So, there's been situations, yo, like, and I'm thinking about it now, like, this is why niggas ain't want to go back. This is why niggas wanted to stay with me. This is why niggas wanted to come and just, yo, listen, I'm going with 5. Yo, we need a group of 3. Hands is up. Yeah, we going with him. You know what I mean? I see it now. I see it now, but I didn't see it then. Like, shit was crazy. Shit was crazy. And then for them people that still... And yo, come on, man. The women, come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, the stories I've heard, listen. Get the fuck out of there, man. Get the fuck out of there, man. Yo, they might not have ever really experienced like a man really loving them like that. They may not have ever really experienced that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't like my relationships. I've been through some shit and I've been posting. I've been in my feelings a little bit lately. Like, I had them reach out to me too. Like, motherfucker be posting me. So man, nobody wants your fucking ass. I can post whatever the fuck I want to post. Fuck out of here. Boom. But anyway, I think that number one, your big homie shouldn't be fucking your bitch. Yo, Action Jackson, what's up, boy? Hey, yo, Action Jackson, come in here real quick, man. If you got some time, yo. If you got a second, Action Jackson, just come in 1 second, man. I just wanna cross-reference some shit with you. And make sure I ain't tripping. Because, I really live in Miami, but I come back and forth to Philly to recharge my gangster and make sure I'm right and exact. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my man. Oh, something wrong with his phone. Come on, man. Okay, there we go. There we go. What's up, my guy?
Mr. Dilly, bro.
Yo, you got the biggest beard inside of Broad Street, man.
Hey, look, man, I be missing you, dog. I gotta get a cut, dog.
Yeah, we can get that joint right. You just let me know. So look, real quick, have you been following this case? This shit I'm talking about.
I've been seeing a little bit on your page and whatnot. I don't know all of it. That's why I kind of stay out of it because I don't know the in-depth stuff about it. But I know a little bit though. I mean, you put me on with it and stuff. You was telling me. I mean, I seen on Instagram and shit.
Yeah, well, it's a couple of people that I'm really trying to. I want to reach to. I want to reach out to them because these niggas is like abused and scarred and battered, yo. I'm trying to tell them, yo, peace and love, harmony. What's up? Like, it's certain things that your old head, your OG, the man that you look up to in your life should never do. Like, he should never be fucking your bitch. Like, if you my old head,
not your old head.
Yeah, I mean, you my OG.
Not OG.
Yo, you're not supposed to be fucking my bitch, yo.
Because an OG supposed to not even be a pair. That's somebody like above you. Like, I could see if you on my level, you're a pair or something. Not my old head. You can't take my bitch, dog. You put me on game.
You supposed to put me on game, and that's what I'm saying about these guys who still so it's a group of guys, right, that was in the group But now they like gung ho defending this nigga. He already done got found guilty and sentenced to life in prison for scraping.
And I ain't know it was that deep. The nigga got life. What the nigga do?
The nigga got life, dog. You ain't see it's on the shade room. It's on everywhere.
Man, I play Instagram. That's about it, dog.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you some info, my nigga. So the nigga got found guilty for scraping, for kidnapping, for false imprisonment, and for revenge porn, for putting some butt nakeds out on the chick that he scraped on after. It's a lot of shit, man. But through the criminal case, he just conducted himself real fucked up
Right.
in the courtroom and all around the shit. You know what I'm saying? So the judge ended up giving him the maximum sentence. Like she could have get, and she said that shit. She like, I could be lenient.
He probably ain't show no humility though.
So no, nigga. After the sentencing, he got up and said, "I forgive y'all." Fuck you mean you forgive? They the victims.
Like what?
It's the plaintiff and then it's the defendant, nigga.
Right.
These are the plaintiffs. They're complaining about you. How you saying?
That's one thing. It ain't like it was speculation. If you got booked for this shit, they clearly know you did this shit. Like it ain't like no, oh, maybe, if, ands, buts. Like nigga, you did this shit.
Yeah, he didn't show any accountability or any empathy. So the judge gave him the maximum life with no parole. They not even gonna look at that nigga's case until 30 years.
Fucking right. That pill chalk. That
Until
appeal.
30 years,
You got too many charges to appeal.
And it's just a reminder, right? For me, definitely a reminder that, man, anything goes out here, bro. Anything goes. Like I'm very mindful now of who I invite in my life, yo.
Yeah,
I gotta.
energy is a big thing, dog. Remember, you be putting me on with that shit, dog. Like that shit really means something, dog. Like the older you get, the more wise you really start to look at things, and like things really start to be relevant into your life, and you be like, damn, like that shit really means something. Like you can't just be around negative people all the time. You gonna start to get that negative energy too. That shit rubs off on you.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what be happening to me. People like to make me guilty by association. This is the craziest shit ever. They be like, oh, well, that's your man. Well, you just like him. You know, birds of a feather flock together. All this shit. Yeah, we got shit that we have in common, but we got
I don't
shit
mean
that
I'm
we
doing
do not.
shit that nigga doing.
Yo, real shit. We got shit that we do not have in common. Also,
Like,
we
oh
all
yeah,
be
me
there.
and my man like beer, nigga, but I ain't out here shooting niggas. Like that nigga might shoot niggas, nigga. I just like beer with the nigga. Like,
I mean, and that's what I was trying to explain to niggas. So like, cause where we from, the shit is different, dog. Like for real, we a different flavor of black person in the United States, being from Philadelphia. And I tried to explain how we carry the shit to other people, but they don't understand. So it's like when you got friends that's beefing with each other, what do?
I try to squash that shit. Whatever
Or
way you can, you got to try to alleviate that shit, or let them try to handle that out themselves and talk it
let
out.
them
But
let
you'll
them
never try to
handle
like
that.
instigate it. Like,
Let them handle that shit themselves, man. I tried to talk to niggas, but when somebody is being accused of taking some yams, how the fuck you gonna talk a bitch out of not saying nothing about that? And then that bitch is mad.
that's some shit you gotta wash your hands with and step to the fucking side.
I
That's
gotta
some shit
step back.
you gonna catch an innocent shot over that shit. Like, oh, you riding with this nigga? Oh, you a scrape nigga too? Like,
Right,
whoa, no, I'm not.
right, right. I gotta step back. I gotta step back. You're not gonna have me looking crazy. I gotta step back. You know what I'm saying? So people's like, at me, while I'm not riding on my man. I'm not gonna ride on my man because that's my man. I wasn't there when he was taking yams. I don't support that, so I'm not gonna ride against him taking yams. I'm not gonna say nothing because he gotta stand on his own business. Like you, as a man, you gotta stand on the shit that you do. Your decisions, you gotta stand on them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like I was around a lot, but I was never around when motherfuckers was violated and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with Sarnetta? I ain't talked to Sarnetta. I should call Sarnetta though and talk to him about that. We might could do an interview because we was at Sarnetta's studio During the interview, I don't even know if you know about Sonetta, man, but somebody asked me a question in the comments. It's this other network on YouTube. They like kind of big in black conscious community. And we was down there, and even that whole trip in New York was crazy because we kind of had beef at the time. We had beef at the time. These niggas Wavy P and these other niggas talking about, yo, y'all niggas better not come to New York and we gonna do this, that, and the third of y'all. All right, whatever, fam. I'm from Philly. I'm right next door. I'm coming. We gonna pull up.
Asking a nigga to come.
Yeah, we definitely coming now. You know what I'm saying? So, and Sonetta Studios is in the projects, bro. Like, this shit not, like, glamorous. No, it's in the fucking hood, nigga. Like, this shit's in the real projects. Niggas selling crack outside, all that shit. Niggas really the projects. Niggas it's fucking Harlem. So, this nigga the whole time, now thinking about it, he put all of our lives in jeopardy because he didn't have no plan. He didn't have no niggas that was gonna ride for him. He didn't have nothing but us. We was there. We was there. Nigga, you know I'm from Philly. I'm gonna go swirl out my biscuit and I think it's drama.
Nigga, you was shit. I ain't even gonna say nothing on this, bro.
Right. 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 So it's like when somebody is acting tough because they know you around and they know you get busy. Like, and I know you've seen this shit before, Jack. If somebody not really about that life, but they hang with somebody that's really about their life, they act extra now because they got that person that's with them that's really about their life.
Battery.
Right. Right. Like, that's how it feel. Like, that's exactly how this shit feels.
We've all been there, shit. We've all been that way at some point in our motherfucking life. Like, yeah, I got a big homie now. It's on now, nigga.
Right.
Fuck that.
Right. And at the same time, this nigga saying the craziest shit online. Like, you can't do both, man. And you put all of our lives in jeopardy for real. You put all of our lives in jeopardy. Not to say that somebody would have done something to me, but I could have definitely went to jail, niggas. I had that thing I had my fire with me.
Thanks.
I'm not playing that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And the whole shit is because of the nigga antics. Like, all he had to do was nothing. That's crazy. Jack, imagine you got 20 people that ride with you every day, that'll do whatever you tell them to do. That's a recipe to win.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like this was like, damn, how long ago was it when you first really started telling me? What was this, like about damn near 3 years ago, some shit like that?
Something like that.
And like I felt the initial like message and shit, like the movement, like, all right, we gonna get together, black empowerment, put this shit together in one house and we do this shit together. But that other shit, like, I don't know where he went left with.
It was the women, man. It was the women, man. He has
but that's what people really don't understand. A man's kryptonite is pussy, man. Niggas don't understand it, man. That shit had your emotions all fucked up, and then that's when you lose your masculinity because you're using your emotions.
Yeah. But watch this too, Jack. So I had to learn this. God, good greetings. I had to learn this in my life later, right? So I never, right? I was raised with my mom and dad. They was married for like 22 years. I never once heard my mom and dad argue. Not one time, bro.
Bro, and you just saying that's a testament to like probably like 5% of niggas.
Yo, but watch how it happened. So I'm just now as an adult getting these details from my mom that I'm about to tell you. So my mother's dad and mom passed away in the same year. They both died, right?
Hey.
So I'm talking to my mom. I'm talking to her about the experiences that I'm going through in the relationships that I'm having. And these women being abusive to me, argumentative to me, disrespectful to me. And she said that her mother was the same way. My grandmom was the same way. Used to argue and fuss and fight with my grandpa. Used to hit him. One time she cut him with a knife. He had to get stitches. Pop would kick her out, but then take her back. He would kick her out, argue with her, but then take her back. And one time was just the last time. And he put her out, didn't let her back. And that experience made my mom say to my father, if you ever need to talk to me, we're going to get in the car and we're going to take a ride and we're going to talk. Because you're not going to embarrass me in front of my children. You're not going to embarrass me in front of my neighbors. You're not going to speak to me disrespectfully to make me look like I'm some type of person to be, disrespected or like that. And I'm not going to do that to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in the car and we're going to take a ride and we're going to talk. I had no idea that's how they was handling the beef, but the impact that it made on me was tremendous, Jack, because when I can't be with a woman and she argue with me, this shit seems foreign. It seemed like you're an alien to me. Like it seems like you lost your fucking mind. And I'm not gonna argue with you. When I feel like I gotta argue with you, it makes me go ahead and think to myself, what the fuck am I doing wrong that I feel this way? Because I never seen my father act this way. I never seen my mother act this way. And I think that a lot of people don't have a similar experience. This person specifically don't have that experience because the proof is in the pudding. And then when I talked to him about his family upbringing and his background, he came from a broken home. Dog. A lot of us don't see that positive exchange between men and women in the intimate setting like that. You know what I'm saying? And me seeing that my whole life. Say that again?
I said that means a lot. Growing up and actually seeing it, like in your first person view outside of the box, like me and my man was just talking about it the other day, like how some of us we grew up without like our fathers actually being really super active in our journals. Like now that we older, we was talking about how like we might have went the wrong way with picking different females for different reasons, and we didn't know like necessarily how to move or do the shit the right way because we didn't have that guidance. Mm-hmm. And it means a lot to see different interactions with your peers or your parents and different that, and you see how they conflict resolution. You know what I'm saying? And you see it in real time instead of somebody just telling you, oh, well, you're supposed to apologize, supposed to talk it out. But then you actually see the actions. You know what I'm saying? It's more powerful. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You actually see the
and you know what's like amazing to me is a lot of the guys that I know that wasn't raised with their fathers, they make the best fathers, right? A lot of them dudes that was not raised with their fathers are the best fathers out here right now.
Look,
like,
I tell everybody all the time, like, my pop not being around made me a good father. I know all the negative. Mm-hmm. Well, I know exactly what not to fucking do.
Mm-hmm. A lot of guys that didn't have their dad around end up being like the best dads out here right now. But the shit that he was doing, dog, was not cool, man. And your big homie not supposed to do you like that, man. He did some shit that was cool that you could consider your big homie doing. Like he had them niggas living for years in resort type places all over the world. And that take tolerance to put up with and to deal with. But what I see him getting in exchange was wicked, man. It was wicked, man. You just want control over these people to do your bidding, and your bidding only helped you. Like, yo, I'm talking to these dudes now. Nobody got a fucking bank account. Nobody got no savings. Nobody got a Roth, an IRA, an investment account, an apartment, a fucking policy, or nothing. Nothing. The whole twist was
back, like, where was their level up at?
Say that one more time.
Like on the back end, it was like, where was their level up at? Like, looked like he was just really kind of like, leveling up himself, really, for real. That's what it seemed like.
And you see where he at. Because the chain is only strong as its weakest link, bro.
Right.
And if you're the strongest link and anybody else weak, your chain ain't nothing. And you see that because the niggas trying to help him and can't help him. Because they don't have no power. They powerless motherfuckers. They can't help him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to get real estate every day. We opening, dog, Jack, as long as you know me, I moved on my own steam. I've had my own properties, my own companies, my own everything. So, like, that's the type of shit your big homie should put you on to, not how to rub his.
Not him. Not him, y'all. Not Nate, aka Gaggett Greetings, talking about he's getting real estate and working on this business and that business. Y'all do know that word on the curb, and I have the receipts, is that his electricity was in Solar, aka Courtney, aka Sir Capelot's name. And when Solar left, he cut the power off, and it was winter time. So Gaggett had to go to a hotel with his family. Now, make that make any type of sense? How you getting all this money, but you can't put electricity in your name? Come on now.
So like that's the type of shit your big homie should put you on to, not how to rub his feet and not how to make him feel
Right.
better. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, you know me a long time. My comfort is at the end of the fucking list on shit I gotta do for the day. I look forward to conquering shit every day. I wanna fucking win. I don't got time for that bullshit. Like, life is bigger than my personal gratification. My personal gratification is hinged upon the future. You know what I mean? Like, I want us to be winning, dog. It ain't over until we win. That's when it's over. So, like, the shit is real fucked up, man. I just hope that the people that's still in this little haze, they still hung over from the shit that's been going on. They talk to some people that's been through a similar experience. Cause my old head did 25 in Georgia. He said, man, they not gonna look at his fucking case for 14 years. He gonna have to do 14 for they even look at his shit. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers still beating his drum, talking about he coming back, man. That's not how this shit works. And when niggas go to jail, they be in there talking that same shit. They get life. Be in there like, yeah, I'm coming home tomorrow. It really happens like that.
That shit'll get you through that motherfucking long ass sentence though. As long as you got that motherfucking hope, you gotta keep that hope alive.
Yeah, yeah. That's the one thing he do got. That's one thing he do got. And then even the appeal process, he fucking the appeal process up because right now, the niggas, he not supposed to have no communication with nobody on social media, none of that. His social media account been up and running the whole time trial been on. They've been posting videos and all that shit. They've been on, they not
He got
helping.
somebody else like running that account?
Yeah, the same motherfuckers that's trying to defend him and saying he didn't do the shit that he obviously did.
All right, so it's like they kind of like split house within that whole little faction and shit. Like you got half of them like riding with him, another half like this nigga was on some cold bullshit.
I wouldn't even say half riding with him. It's a couple numbskulls that's still riding with him. It's
Okay.
only about 5 motherfuckers that's still in support of him, but they some of the ones that been abused the most.
And that's
This was fucking
what I
crazy.
was about to say. Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably the ones that he probably really fucked their head up for real, for real. They probably won't know no better.
Yeah, some of them
The
have been
victims,
abused the
man,
most.
they need to speak up. Like they need a fucking area to talk on the shit. They can come on live, speak their truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that they went so hard in support of him that they reached a place where they feel like it's hard for them to turn around and go the other way.
I mean, yeah, they say
That's what
never
I
burn a
feel
bridge,
like.
never burn a bridge for a boat. That shit might capsize.
Yeah. And it's like this. It's like, and I like that boat analogy. So it's like you need the boat to get across this river, right? But after you cross the river, you don't need the boat no more. So instead of leaving the boat, these motherfuckers put the boat on their back and walk with the fucking boat. Listen, if the nigga helped you learn how to eat, if the nigga helped you learn astrology, if the nigga helped you with grounding, with quantum physics, whatever, take that lesson, tie that boat up by the fucking dock, and keep going. Don't put the boat on your back and walk with the boat. You don't need the boat no more. You don't need the boat no more. That's what it feels like to me. These motherfuckers been carrying this man after he helped them get through something, whether it was transitioning your diet or learning astrology or studying biology or, whatever it was. All right, cool. Thanks for that. And let me keep going about my mission. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what happened. These motherfuckers, after they use the boat, they put the boat on their back and keep carrying the fucking boat, my nigga. I can't understand that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about it, so I don't really want to comment too much in it. But like, that trauma shit be real.
Yeah, see, you got shit going on in your real life that's heavy, so you don't got time to sit down for 2, 3, 4 hours and look at this shit. So I understand, bro. I don't either, and the shit be involved in my life. Like, niggas got to put me on because I got shit to do. I don't got time to like, this time right now that I'm taking to do this is taking time from some shit I'm supposed to be doing. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Dog, I'm saying there, I was just scrolling through Instagram. I'm like, let me see what's going on and shit.
Yeah. Yo, so you still uptown, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna hit you up on the back block, man. We gotta talk about something, man, because we trying to make sure we getting this bread, man. How your babies doing
I'm
too, man? How
good.
the squad?
A lot of shit has changed too. I'm on. Yeah, everything good. So yeah, just hit my phone.
Yeah, how your babies doing, man? How your
They good.
squad?
They getting big, man. They in school now. You know, my daughter in second grade, my son in kindergarten.
I see the ABC behind you.
Oh yeah, I think that's my son drew that.
That's
He
what's
well
up.
painted. He painted it at school.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what's up, man.
gotta hang their shit up. See what I mean? Like
Hell yeah.
oh dog, I'll put your joint right on the wall for you.
Yeah, that's that daddy shit. And you know what was crazy? The nigga used to try to clown me over shit like that. I'd be like, yo, he'd be like, yo, you coming out, we going to fucking Costa Rica, we doing this, that, and that. I said, yo, no, I can't. I'm doing shit with my children this month. I have to be there for my children. The
Right.
motherfucker only 3, but I gotta be there for him. You know what I'm saying? And he would be like, man, that's an attachment or some shit like that. I'm like,
They got kids?
y'all listen, I'm not fucking over my kids. I'm not leaving my kids hanging. I'm not
That's
gonna
what
not
I'm
be a father to my
saying.
children for
Did he have
nobody.
kids though to make them comments?
Yeah, he ain't give a fuck about his kids, nigga. Yeah, be a father to my children for
Did he have
nobody.
kids though to make them comments?
Yeah, he ain't give a fuck about his kids, nigga. Yeah.
I draw the line at that shit right there, dog. I hate niggas that don't take care of the kids, dog. I be hating that shit, dog.
Yeah, I can't fuck
I know
with it.
how that shit feels as a kid, dog. Like that shit is fucked up, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
You
But
know,
look,
it ain't even about money or nothing like that. It's just being there, spending your time with them. Like that's all. That's all you gotta do.
I'm about to go back down Miami next week, probably see my young boys. You know what I'm saying? I fly 1,000 miles just to spend time with these little
Oh,
niggas, man. I don't
okay.
care what it is.
They moved down Miami.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Let me know you want to take a trip, man. Shit be popping.
So you already know now. I've been down there, John. And shit just money been a little slow. You know, I got to pay these motherfucking Shortham taxes and shit, kicking my ass.
Nah. We just plan a lick to take the trip. You understand?
Right. All right, bet.
So the lick pay for the trip, man.
Bet. You already know.
That
I'm
only
all,
costs $50, man.
I'm all in. I don't got no extra baggage now. I'm all in.
Yeah, I got you. I'll let you know. I'll hit your jack on the other side, man.
All right, bet.
I'm out to scratch though. I gotta handle some business, man.
All right, bro. Get back at you, man. Peace.
You already know. Yes, my man Action Jackson right there. Yo, Shizzy Mac was popping. Yeah, but this shit is wild, man. I might go live a little bit later. I gotta go handle some business, man. I'll talk back to y'all after lunchtime. God get greetings and God bless you.
Okay, guys, in an effort to work smarter and not harder, I put together 2 live streams of Nate, aka Gaggett Greetings. The live stream that you just finished watching was streamed on March 13th, 2024. Now we're going to get into a live stream from Bigo where Nate, aka Gaggett Greetings, is interviewed by Miss Cherry Boom. Guys, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, do me a favor and smash it one time. Thank you guys in advance. Now let's get into this next live stream.
And what happened? I had a couple people like hitting me up that I was talking to, and she was one of them. And I'm like, yo, I should pull up on her. Cause she, after a while, she hit me up like she need help with something, and like it was a little bit different.
He always
So
needs a damsel in distress.
something like that. So I called Chief, right? I called Nature Boy. I'm like, yo, what's up with old girl? He was like, yo, don't fuck with her. She crazy, right? Don't fuck with her. That's what he told me. So in my mind, I'm like, nah, he just hate.
The female that Nate, aka Gaggett Greetings, is referring to is Niza. As many of you may remember, Niza left Carbonation and somehow ended up with Nate in a full blown relationship.
Don't fuck with her. That's what he told me. So in my mind, I'm like, nah, he just hating. Yo,
Right.
in my mind, I'm like, no, he just don't want me to yam out on it. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna go down there, right? So I go down there. I get with her, and I knew better. I knew better. I knew better, yo. I knew better. It's some
Niza.
more details I'm gonna tell you on the back block. I'm gonna tell you on the back block because I don't talk bad about people in public like that. I don't do that.
I know, I know, I know. Well,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
know I know what she is, and I respect what she does. I respect the local 304s. I promise you I do. They don't have to be the local. I just respect the 304s. I respect them. I respect the game. I have grown daughters, okay? I'm from LA. I know, okay?
I get
So,
my hair
with
done.
that being said, I get it.
Left.
But Niza's a little different. I love her down. I love her down. She came in my life a few times. But, okay, so at one point in time, I seen a video of the two of you in the shower.
You
The video
moving
of you
years.
guys in the shower.
Yeah, you smashing like years together. That was like a year or two after I had met her
It was a
because we was
while,
yeah, because we was together in a relationship with like three other young ladies
right?
for like a grip. Like she was chilling.
And
Like
I remember the lady going off on live and her and I were getting into it and the whole nine. Okay?
she had turbulence with everybody. She had turbulence with everybody. Like she had turbulence with everybody, and I think it was just something that she was used to, and I
Yeah.
think it's something that you might see with with people, and to identify it, you just be cool and you see how they behave because no matter how you behave, she was looking for the turbulence. She looked for smoke. She looked for action.
Looking for the smoke. Right.
Yeah, she looked
Now,
for that.
in one of the videos she looked about 5, 6 months pregnant. Niza. When she was in the video with you in the shower, she looked about 5, 6 months pregnant. Pregnant? No? Yes?
Is that a question? I didn't know that was a
Yeah,
question.
that's a question. I'm asking, was she pregnant in the video in the shower?
Nah.
She wasn't pregnant. So you guys never conceived a child together?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. Fuck no. Fuck no. That
Okay,
motherfucker is a
because
hot.
well, she was.
Okay, everyone, I have some really exciting news. Janae's book, Lesson Learned, is now available on Amazon.com. The paperback version is $25.55 and the hardcover is $47.90. So you can actually pick her book up on Amazon.com today.
No. Fuck no. Fuck no. That
Okay,
motherfucker is a
because
hot.
well, she was. I seen her again after that, and she appeared to be pregnant, but you guys were not together. So
Nah, she wanted. She wanted
whoever
to.
she was pregnant by, I guess the baby is not here.
I don't know if she was ever pregnant, but she wanted to. She asked me to. She just fucking asked me that shit the other day. I promise you she did. But
She
I gotta
loves
be.
you.
That's
I
cool.
promise you, that girl loves you.
I love watermelons. I ain't gonna have a baby with one.
Right. But she is in love with you. I said, damn, what did you do to put a knife?
I'll show you what I did. I did this. That's what I did right here. Look, that's what I did right here. Hit it with this joint right here. That's what I did. Hit it with that joint. Who was and with the shit.
I wasn't ready. I promise I wasn't ready.
What the
Well,
fuck I
now we
did?
know, and Niza is still around. She just is not on social media per se, but she's still around you guys. So that
I
answers
just
everybody's
blocked
questions
her.
about what was Niza. All right, let's get into some other shit. I gotta.
Have you checked out our new merch? Support the Medaya movement, where comfort is our main goal. Let your wardrobe be a reflection of your finesse and personal flair.
With every thread woven with care, our apparel is designed to not just look great, but feel great too. We believe in celebrating every body type with our diverse range of stylish, high-quality clothing. We are not just selling merch, we're curating confidence, ensuring you step out in style every single day. Experience the blend of fashion-forward trends and timeless classics in our collections. And with our inclusive sizing, you'll find the perfect fit that makes you feel confident and fabulous. Embrace the Medaya movement experience today. Shop now. The link is in the bio.
Questions about what was nice. All right, let's get into some other shit. So we got some more questions. So when Eligio left everybody over in Puerto Rico and he went to Atlanta and he didn't go back to Puerto Rico. A group of the Carbonation members went to your house in PA. Come on now, let's not do this. Come on. Come on, like we having a come on. Am I not supposed to? We're not supposed to. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to talk about it.
I didn't say anything.
So I don't know if any of them told you or not. Did you talk to Solar? Did you tell Solar that you was gonna talk to me?
Huh? No, why you want me to call Solar? Call Solar.
I can't call him, but they know. Let me tell you, I know a lot. We can talk on the back end. So if you don't want to discuss this, we don't have to discuss it. It's off the board. I'll take it
I
off the
didn't
board.
say I didn't say anything.
No, but the expression on your face is telling it all.
It's telling what I didn't say anything.
Okay, I just ask if you don't want to answer the question, you don't have to. Okay, so how can I reword this? Now I feel like I got to reword the question. Okay, from my understanding, the ones that were in Puerto Rico ended up at your house. Okay, I'm not going to say is that true or is it not true. What I am going to ask is this: was there a conversation at that point in time between the members that were there and you, wherever they lived or wherever you guys were at, when you guys ended up together and had a conversation? Was there a conversation about the treatment that they were receiving from Eligio at that time?
No, that's what I'm telling you about the whole time, every time, anytime. I don't know. Ain't nobody was like, psst, yo, psst, come here. Help, nigga. Help, nigga. I need help for real, nigga. This ain't no game. Ain't nobody if that shit never fucking happened. They were like, I
Okay.
don't. Ain't nobody ever tell you. You ain't never hear nobody be like, yeah. And I was talking to Gagu, and I was like, yo, Gagu, help me. And Gagu said, fuck out of here. You on your fucking own. That shit ain't never fucking happened. Yo, that shit ain't gonna happen. You want me to lie to you? You want me to
No,
lie?
no, no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
lie
no,
to you.
no, no,
No,
no,
no, no. Fuck that. I'm gonna start lying now. Hell yeah.
no.
This shit was like, this shit was on some Scooby Doo shit, man. Snatching masks off niggas. And listen, it was a ghost. This one time, it was a real ghost, man. And we had to catch the
Trey
nigga.
said it was okay. So Trey is in the comments. Trey said it was a kept secret, and he manipulated them to believe they deserved it. Okay. Did you know they wanted to leave? Did you know Solar, Musa, True, type at that time when they were there with you? Did you know that they wanted to go ahead and just leave carbonation and go on their own?
I mean, I don't know what niggas wanted. How you know what somebody want unless they tell
Did
you?
they express it to you?
How you know what somebody want unless they tell you? Ain't nobody tell me no once.
So they
Like,
didn't tell him. Okay, so he's saying they didn't tell him that they wanted to leave.
look, I'm from North Philadelphia. We don't play that shit. Like somebody that got
Right.
fucked up. Somebody would have got fucked up for real out this joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody really got fucked up. But, I think what what happened, and what is happening is supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Oh,
yo, like real shit, the universe don't play that shit. Like
they
some of the
don't.
shit some of the shit people the niggas told me, like, man, listen, the
What?
universe don't play that shit. The universe don't play that shit, man. I try to be righteous to the best of my abilities, man. Like, if I've done some shit, excuse me, if I've done some shit, like, I try to make amends with that shit, or that shit'll haunt me. Like even if it's the smallest shit. So I don't like to get involved in no shit like that, man. Like you get
Okay.
bad energy on you. And now they took and straight up flushed this nigga down the toilet. Like that's
They
what it felt.
flushed
That's
him down the toilet, down the drain, in the sewer, down through the pipes of the sewer, around the corner, all the way to the other end. We can't even, there's no throwing a fish to reel you back in.
yo, it was like they flushed that nigga down the toilet, yo. I'm like, and this nigga requested a speedy trial. How could you request a speedy trial and you know your witnesses is fucking Juju and Jax, nigga? How could you? What are you talking about? You need to take your time, like, and then, yo, my nigga, the same niggas that's telling you what to do this whole time is the niggas that's on this fuck, nigga. Yo, man, yo,
What
yo,
do
if
you
that is,
so? What does it look like to you, in your honest opinion?
what you mean?
The whole situation. If you sit back and look at the whole situation after knowing what you know now, and looking at the whole situation as a whole, people telling him, "Don't take the deal, don't take the deal." What do you feel about it now?
Oh, I mean, it's very obvious to anybody with some sense that nigga should have been taking any kind of deal he should have fucking got his fucking hands on. Nigga, you crazy. But you know what? Let me not speak from that fear aspect because from my experience of dealing with people that been locked up, like my old head, I give you both sides. My old head just came home from doing 25 years in the same prison that they just locked Nature Boy up in. To my Reg. Reg did
Mm-hmm.
25 in that joint. Yeah.
Damn.
And he's 73 years old right now. And he told me he only got out of there because he fucking escaped out of there. He said he had to do everything in his power to get the fuck out of there. They made that shit damn that mission impossible. He did 25. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And he said, man, you're not gonna see your friend again. That's what he told me. He said
Oh well,
they're
we
not
know
gonna
that.
yo, he said they're not gonna look at his case until he do at least 14 years. And I'm like, hold up, but they talking about on the pill. He said 7 years. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, 7 years if
That's
you
about
lucky.
right. Yeah, that's about right.
Cause he just went through the same shit. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy as fuck. And
Hmm.
I told him, what the charges was. He said, man, he did that in Georgia. Shit. Yo, so and that's why I think people not understanding. And Georgia was the same place the civil rights movement was the strongest at. In Georgia was the same place where they also had some of the biggest slave plantations in the world at. Like this shit, like the law is
There's
different
no
state to
motherfucking
state.
judge.
So you can't play around with the law. And then sometimes niggas get this shit twisted on what the law actually is, yo. Like
Hmm.
motherfuckers is really trying to still defend the nigga being wrong as fuck. Like how you still defend somebody being like, yo, and that's my man. But at the same time, the nigga went so far that you went too far, bro. Again and again and again. And now people is out here to say something about it and be honest and truthful. And
He's not
there's
supposed to
people
kill.
still trying to defend the fucking truth when it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth and it's fucked up, man. How you defend? Come on, man. We're not gonna continue. Like I never lied to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And somebody that prides themselves at dragging everybody else personal shit out. And that was another thing. Cool, your personal shit is your personal shit, but why you make everybody get in the circle and voluntarily pour their personal shit out in front of the fucking world and embarrass their fucking self? And now,
Right.
when,
To
and,
get their
and
hands
now
dirty just
when
like you got yours.
And now, when the shoe is on the other foot, where we have to be truthful right now, now you want to lie. That's kind of fucked up. And like, I gotta stand on my shit too, nigga. I gotta hold my nuts. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations where people lied on me. I've been in situations where people tried to make me do shit that wasn't right. I'm
Right.
not gonna say no fucking names, but it ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. But
I
you know what
know.
I'm saying? That shit ain't right neither. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna do one thing. and then do the other thing. So I can't stand with a nigga that's doing the fucked up shit. Though. I can't do that. You know what I mean? Even if, like, let's say this, right? Right, let's say this, right? Let's say you, yo, what, I need another rollie, else so I can roll this joint up, because,
Come on, y'all. Let's get some beans on the board. Let's get some beans on the board. We're going to keep getting into this, keep digging into this and talking.
right. Let's say, let's say you,
Thank you, Al.
you on the west. Yeah, I think y'all got EBT there too, right? Food stamps and shit, right? All right, boom. So let's say you don't qualify for the shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But your homegirl across the street sell the shit anyway. And she sell it to
Right.
you cheaper than you gonna get your fucking groceries for. You will get the shit. You know what I'm saying? Give you the fucking food stamps. You see what I'm saying? Now, technically, you're stealing from the government. It's a fucking crime. Technically.
Technically.
But a lot of people do this shit. A
Absolutely.
lot of people don't do the shit. A lot of people frown on that shit. You try to sell them food stamps, they tell you get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't do no shit like that. Like some people is like that. You see what I'm saying? But the
Thank you, Kay.
majority of the people that I know are probably be like, man, give me them fucking food stamps. You see what I'm saying? Like that.
Right.
But that don't mean it's right.
No.
That don't mean it's right. So if you supporting a nigga doing some shit that's wrong, call it what it is. Cause it don't make it
Right.
right. It don't make it legal. It don't make it cool. It don't make it none of that shit. That's just the type shit you went to. And it's crazy that in this country you got the right to be as crazy as the fuck you want to be. You have that right. But when
Thank you,
somebody's
baby.
telling you, yo, when somebody's telling you that you hurt me, like example, if I punch you in the face, right? Let's say I punch you in the face. Mm, I can't then tell you, man, walk that shit off. That shit don't hurt. You all right.
Right. You can't
I
tell me it
can,
don't hurt.
only you can tell me it hurt.
Right.
So if you got a room full of people, you got a fucking witness. You got tons of evidence of motherfuckers saying, yo, you hurt me. You're hurting me, you hurt me, you hurt me, you hurt me. And at the end of that shit, you say, I forgive y'all.
That's the most
You're
narcissistic shit
you're
ever
you're never admitting
to what you
to
did.
everybody saying that you hurt them.
Right.
You're not even going to acknowledge that shit like in
Thank
front of
you.
everybody. You gonna ride this hard, bro? Like I don't know if he realized. I don't know if he truly realized what the fuck he's doing, like what the fuck he's going through. Like I don't think he do. Dog. I don't think he do. I think the nigga went so far left that he thinks everybody else is wrong for being hurt
And
by the
he's
shit
right.
that he did. And that shit is fucking crazy. I don't understand. And they gonna let him sit down and figure that shit out. That's the fucked up part about him. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so this is a violation in the room. I didn't do nothing. They talking about violation in the room. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, so
Cam down and cam up.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but yep, they are gonna definitely give him a whole lot of time to think about what he's done. As a matter of fact, he's been sentenced to life in prison plus 10 years without the possibility of parole. So he has all the time in the world to think about all that he has done to all of the survivors, as well as the current members of Carbonation.
violation in the room. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, so
Cam down and cam up.
yeah, I didn't even do nothing though. Like I don't know what they talking about.
Right. I don't know why they be tripping like that. You haven't done anything. Yeah, he
Yeah,
took
this shit,
zero accountability. Zero accountability.
yeah, that shit is a slippery slope, man. Like, and it's a lot of shit we could talk about and we could do, but I'm not one of them niggas that go all talking about people like that. That shit is some sucker shit. Like, especially if a nigga ain't hurt you and do nothing to you. Nigga ain't do nothing to me, ain't hurt me. But the
Right.
niggas the guys, the women and the guys who are the victims, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm proud of them being having the feeling of being free to say the shit that they saying because they didn't feel that they was free to say the shit then.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy from somebody being there. Like I was there, man. I done took rides with Aaron, me and him. And the nigga ain't tell me the shit that he told the whole world. I knew that had to take a lot to tell the whole world, but ain't tell a nigga that's sitting right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
his phone is going dead. I think you guys give it a
any
minute.
comments to say about oh no, you know what? No. I got some business to handle. I gotta make this call. But
Okay.
if we could just take, we'll take 5 minutes and wrap this joint up.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it. Yeah. So have you heard from him at all? I know you talked to him while he was in there, but have you heard from him at all?
What you talking about?
Have you heard from Nature Boy at all?
Uh I've heard from him. I
How's he
haven't
doing?
heard from him. I haven't heard from him since sentencing and all of that though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just a lot to digest, man. I'm pretty sure.
It's a lot. I believe he's in shock. I don't think he thought he was going to get this time that he got, definitely.
Yeah, I mean it's designed for that. You know,
It is
he
designed for that.
it's
He has
designed.
to,
Yeah,
you know what I've always told myself? I said if he could ever come to a point where he can realize all the things that he's done and ask for forgiveness, I think that at that point in time, the universe will show him a little leniency, but he never could do that.
Hey guys, I am back with yet another amazing book, The Tribe of Judah Experience, authored by Elizabeth, aka Liz. Guys, if you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, it is available for pre-order now. All you have to do is go to Liz's IG page, which is here on the screen right now. Click on the link in her bio, and it will take you directly to Amazon.com so you could go ahead and get on the pre-order list today.
Him a little leniency, but he never could do that. He never
shit,
could say, I was wrong. I fucked up. He never could do it.
shit. It's gonna be damn near demolition man type shit when they let that nigga the fuck out that jail, man. They don't play that shit down there.
Right,
They
right.
don't play that shit down there, man. They do not
In
play that
Georgia?
shit down
Oh,
there.
hell no.
They do
Hell
not
no,
play
hell
that
no,
shit.
hell no. I just
They
got one last question. What do you think about the women that are left supporting him? Do we freeze? We froze. He's frozen. I want to know, is he talking to the women? And what does he think's going to happen with them? He froze, y'all. I knew his phone was going out. Yeah, he's getting ready to go out in a minute. I think it's going to fizzle out. Can you guys all hear me? Hey, Big Mac. Well, I know Malia is definitely on her way out. Hopefully her and Zoka could be in the same. This can go one or two ways. Either her and Zoka are going to end up on the same path and in the same place because they can get help from the same entities. Okay. Or they're all going to end up still together and fighting for, what's going on. You know, I'm going to look up to see if Aya is back in jail because there's a couple of people that were asking me, was Aya in jail? So I don't know if Aya's in jail or not. I haven't heard anything about her being in jail, but I'm going to look it up. Yeah, because if Malia and Zoka come back with Afro and them, it's just gonna be a mess. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess. Okay. Did your phone go out? Are you trying to fix it? One day they will, Deja, but not right now. A man? Who's worried about a man when you got a heel? Nobody's worried about a man when you got a heel, baby. I think he's trying to come back in, you guys. Thank you. I'm just praying for healing. He was trying to come back in. I don't know. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying, big man. They need to center themselves and get some healing. That's what needs to happen. Center yourself and get some healing. If their kids are being well taken care of, get your healing before you re-enter their lives. I agree. Because what can you do for your child if you're still, hey, Callie, if you're still mentally gone? I get it. Absolutely. There's nothing they can do for those kids if they're still mentally gone. So for those of you guys that want to know where Niza's at, she's still around. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, she's still around. Thank God.
I stumbled on this photograph. It kind of made me laugh. It took me way back down memory lane. I see the happiness. I see the pain. Where am I? Back down memory lane. I see us standing there, such a happy, happy pair. Love beyond compare. Look at there, look at there.